Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm a recovering perfectionist. Now, I've been told on this course that I need to get ready to just accept failure and be uncomfortable, and if you're anything like me, that's just not right. Like, you know what? Just get better, that's all. I've been doing this for like more than 20 years. That's been my success story the whole way through. Why, you know, why try and change that now? But that's not going to work. That's not the way. The issue is I'm not going to be able to change my mindset overnight. I'm not going to be able to change your mindset overnight. So what I want to do here is try and break down how I took this problem and I've got it into smaller manageable chunks so I can start to see an improvement in the way in which I tackle problems and just deal with failure. I think it's just too much to just say failure's okay, get used to it. Now, my background, at a young age, I would have a horrible temper, playing computer games, throwing the remote control. And my response was to improve, was to just be better. I didn't really deal with that. And I've been that type of person forever. So you may be similar in a sense. If you're the person that is always inbox zero with your email, if you're even worse in the sense that if you're even filling in a form online and it's got a little marker that says you're only 80% completed, 20 more and you've finished, does that bug you? Do you feel the need to finish that? I think you might do. And if you do, that's why this process is even harder to accept. It's not something that you're used to. The new ways that I'm trying to work on. To do this, I need to start enjoying the process, not the end goal. When you think about it like this, and this is what I want to appeal to you for, if you think that if you've got 100% of working on a problem, the win, the finishing, it working, the final product is 1%. Ding, and it's done. That's 99% of the time you've placed yourself such that you think you're failing. I've introduced that module. It doesn't all work yet. It doesn't all work. That's not the place to be. We need to build ourselves into that more agile mindset, the more fail fast, try things, get used to that. But I do want to throw in, because you would have heard that, fail. You fail and you make improvements on that. That's the caveat. Now, I'm a big tennis fan and I took a lot of information out of Nadal's book. He said he doesn't focus on the wins. He loves solving the problems. He also attacks it in the same mentality every time. He plays percentage shots, he says. And he says that he's okay with poor execution. If he goes for the right shot and he misses, that's okay. He said he does not go for bad planning. He said, and this is where I think this appealed to you as well. We need to associate bad planning. That is what is for disorganized people. And that's not us. That's not how we deal. So that's how we change it. So what has Nadal got to do with software engineering? Well, on the Makers course, they've been really opening my eyes to the test-driven development process. And what you're doing is you're changing from I've got 99% failure until I finish to can I make it past this? Can I make it past that? Yes, yes, yes. You've broken that down into a series of small wins, and that's going to appeal to us. We realise that we've put our approach in and we won, and we go again and we go again. So I think that's the mindset. That's the thing you need to start to do, and it's going to help you get to grips with feeling uncomfortable. You'll appreciate small wins more. This will also appeal to those perfectionists out there. In a job, you might look at this and think, why am I spending so much time doing the planning documents? Why am I spending so much time writing the tests? I know the syntax. I know how I'm going to get this win. I'm wasting time, and that doesn't appeal to us either. But here's the difference. Now what we need to start doing is thinking, well, I'm going to have to produce documents at the end of this to say what I did. And that's boring. I don't want to do that. I made the thing work. That's good enough. Well, you will have to do that. And so why not make this thing efficient? Can you see where I'm going here? We appeal to the efficient nature. If you're going to have to make these documents anyway, make them useful to you. I've got my small wins. This shows that I know what I'm talking about. I won. I've won. Each step along the way is showing that you understood what it is you're doing and you've conveyed that to the person who reads it later on. I want to reiterate, this is not an overnight success plan. I am a recovering perfectionist. This will not happen for me overnight either. I will still keep coming back. I will still compare myself to people that have done this for 10 years. I will compare this with people who have done it for less and get it right before I do. But it's an ongoing process and you need to keep reminding yourself of that.